Hello friends, in this part we have started discussing how to create new order in inventory management system by using PHP script with Ajax and JQuery. So we have moved to order.php page, and here write button tag with attribute type is equal to button, name equal to add, id is equal to add button. By click on this button, order modal will be pop up. So, now we have moved to create order modal for insert data. So first we have write division tag with attribute id is equal to order modal and class is equal to modal and fade. Under this division tag we have write division tag attribute class is equal to modal dialog. This class define modal. Then after under this tag we have define form tag with attribute method is equal to post and id is equal to order form. After this we have write division tag with attribute class is equal to modal header. This class define header of modal, and under this tag we have one close modal button and header tag with class is equal to modal title with text like create order. After defining header, now we have write division tag with attribute class is equal to modal body. This class define body of modal. Under modal body we have define form element. So here we have write input type is equal to text with attribute name is equal to inventory order name id equal to inventory order name and required attribute for validation. Under this user can enter receiver name. Below this we have defined second tag for enter data, so we have write input tag with attribute type is equal text, name is equal to inventory order date, id is equal to inventory order date and required attribute for validation. Here in date text box we have used date picker plugin. Which library we have include here? First link is for style sheet and second link is for JavaScript library. For activate date picker library on inventory order date text box, we have write $ with text box id inventory order date with date picker method. This method will activate date picker library on inventory order date text box. Suppose we want to set date format, so here we have write format option, and under this option we have defined date format. This way we can activate date picker library on inventory order date text box. After this, for enter receiver address, we have write text area tag with attribute name is equal to inventory order address, id equal to inventory order address and required attribute for validation. For enter product details, we have defined one span tag with attribute id is equal to span product details. Under this tag we will load all available product by using JQuery code. In form field we have defined next field for payment status, so we have write select tag with attribute name is equal to product status and id is equal to product status with two like cash and credit. User can select one option from this option. After defining form field in modal body, now we have write division tag with attribute class is equal to modal footer. This class define footer of modal. In this modal we have write input type is equal to hidden with attribute name is equal to inventory order id and id is equal to inventory order id. In this tag we will store id of inventory order. After this we have also defined one more hidden tag with attribute name is equal to button action and id also equal to button action and value is equal to add. This field value we will use at server side for define action like insert, update data. Below this tag we have create one submit button like input type is equal to submit with attribute name is equal to action id is equal to action and value is equal to add. When we will click on this button, form data will be submitted. Now we have moved to write JQuery code, and in this first we have write $ with add button id with click event, so when we have click on add button then this code will execute. First we want to pop up above order modal, so we have write $with modal id order modal with modal method, and under this method we have write show. This code will pop up product modal on web page. After this we want to reset order form field, so we have write form id order form 0 index with reset method. This method will reset all order form field. Now we want to reset modal title to create order, so we have write $with class modal title with HTML method, and under this we have write create order. After this we want to set submit button value add when we have click on add button, so we have write $with button id action with value method, and under this we have write add. Lastly we want to set value of hidden field with id button action to add, so we have write $with hidden field id button action with value method, and under this we have write add. Now we have write $with span tag id span product details with HTML method with blank data. It will clear HTML code of this span tag in which we will list product. Lastly, under this we have called add product row function. This function will load product row for select product, and enter quantity. So below this we have create function add product row with count variable value is equal to blank. This will help to generate dynamic code for select multiple product in single order. Under this function first we have define variable HTML is equal to blank value. Under this variable we will store HTML code for add or remove multiple product details like product select with enter quantity. First we have write HTML variable, and in this we have append HTML code like span id attribute is equal to row with dynamic value of count variable. Below this we have write HTML variable, and in this we append HTML code like select tag with name attribute is equal product id array, id is equal to product id with dynamic value of count variable, class is equal to select picker, data live search attribute is equal to true with required attribute for validation. Here we have generate dynamic select box id, and here we have use Selectpicker plugin for search data in select box, and it is activate by this data live search is equal to true attribute. On header code of this page, we have already include this Selectpicker library link which you can see here. Now we want to activate this plugin, so we have simply write $with selectbox class selectpicker with selectpicker method. This code will activate selectpicker plugin on product id selectbox. Now we want to fill product id selectbox, so we have write HTML variable. In this we have append PHP code like echo statement with fill product list function with $connect variable as argument. This function will fill select box with data. Now we have go function.php page, and on this we have make function fill product list with $variable as argument. Under this function we have write $query variable is equal to select star from product table where product status is equal to active and order by product name in ascending order. This is simple query which select only that product data whose product status is active. Below this we have write $statement variable is equal to $connect variable with prepare statement with $query variable. This will make query for execution. Now we want to execute query, so we have write $statement variable with execute method. This method will execute query. After query execution, we have write $result variable is equal to $statement variable with fetch all method. This method will fetch a result from query execution and store into $result variable. Below this we have defined $output variable is equal to blank value. Under this variable we will store product data in HTML format. Now we have write for each loop with $result variable as $row variable. By using this loop we can fetch data from $result variable. Under this loop we have write $output variable, and in this we have append HTML code like option value is $row producted variable with option value $row product name variable. Lastly we want to return output of this function, so we have write return statement with $output variable. It will return output of this function. Now we have moved toward a PHP jQuery code, and here we have again write HTML variable, and in this we have append HTML code like input type is equal to hidden, name is equal to hidden product id is equal to hidden product id with dynamic value of count variable. For enter product quantity, we have write HTML variable, and in this we have append HTML code like input type is equal to text with attribute name is equal to quantity and required attribute for validation. Now we have write if statement, and under condition we have write count variable value is equal to 1, if this condition true, then it will execute if block, otherwise it will execute else block. Suppose condition is true, then it will execute if block, and under this block we have write HTML code, and in this we have append code like button type is equal to button with name is equal to add more, id is equal to add more with plus button text. This button will be seen at the time of page load, and by click on this button we can add new row for select product with enter quantity. But above condition is false, then it will execute else block of code, and under this block we have write HTML variable, and in this we have append HTML code like button tag with type is equal to button, name is equal to remove, id is equal to dynamic value of count variable with minus button text. By clicking on this button user can remove whole product row which we have generated dynamically. This way we have store product row code in HTML variable, so now we have write $ with span tag id span product details with append method, and under this method we have write HTML variable. This code will append new product row under this tag. After this here we have defined count variable is equal to 0, based on this variable value we will generate HTML code for append product row in order modal. First we want to write add new product row code, so we have write $ with document selector with on method, and under this we have write click event with button id add more, so when we have click on plus button this code will execute. Under this we have write count variable is equal to count variable plus 1, here we have increase value of count variable by 1 on every. Then after we have called add product row function with count variable argument, this will append new product row. Same way we want to write code for remove row. So we have write $document with on method, and under this method we have write click event with remove button class remove, so when we have click on remove button this code will execute. Under this we have defined row number variable is equal to $this attribute id. This code will get value of id attribute of particular button and store into row number variable. After getting row number, now we have write $ with row id row with dynamic value of row no variable with remove method, so this code will remove particular product if we have click on remove button. Now check output in browser. Friends, here we have seen order data on web page, and now above this data we can see add button, so we have click on this button. After clicking on this button, order modal has been pop up with order form. In form we can see order form field, and here we can see product row, in which we can see product list select box with search filter, quantity text box and 1 plus button. When we have click on plus button, new product row has been generated with remove button, and when we have click on remove button, then product row has been removed from web page. This way we can generate dynamic product row for enter multiple product in single order. Now we have moved to write query code for submit order form. So here we have write $ with document selector with on method, and under this method we have write submit event with form order form. So when we have submit order form, this code will execute. Under this code, first we have write event.prevent default method. This method will stop to submit form data. After this we want to disable submit button, so we have write $ with button action with attribute method with 2 argument like disabled. This code will disable submit button after form submission. Now we have defined form data variable is equal to $. This serialize method. This method will convert form data into URL encode string and store into form data variable. Now we have write Ajax request, and in this first we have write URL option set to order action.php. We have send request to this page. In second option we have write method option, and it is set to post method. We have use post method for send data to server. In third data option we can define which data we want send to server, so we have write data option set to form data, in which we have store form data in URL encoded form. In last option we have write success callback function. This function has been called if request success, and it will receive data from server which we can access from data argument. Under this function first we want to reset order form, so we have write $ with form order form 0 index with reset method. This method will reset all form field. Now we want to hide order modal, so we have write $ with modal id order modal with modal method, and under this method we have write hide. After this we want to display data argument value under span tag id alert action, so we have write span tag alert action with fade in method with HTML method, and under this we have write data variable. Then after we want to enable submit button, so we have write $ with button id action with attribute method with 2 argument. In first argument we have write disabled, and in second argument we have write false. This code will enable submit button. And lastly we want to reload data tables, so we have write order data table.ajax.reload method. This method will reload data table on web page without refresh of page. Now we have moved to write insert data PHP code in order action.php file, and under this file first we have include database connection file. After this we have write if statement, and in condition we have write isit function with $post button action hidden variable. This condition will check if value of this hidden button action variable value is set, then it will execute if block of code. Under this block we have write if statement with condition like $post button action variable value is equal to add. This condition will check if value of this variable is add, then it execute if block of code. So suppose this variable value is add, then it will execute if block of code, and here we have write $query variable is equal to insert into inventory order with table column like user id, inventory order total, inventory order date, inventory order name, inventory order address, payment status and inventory order created date. With values like user id, inventory order total, inventory order date, inventory order name, inventory order address, payment status and inventory order created date. This is simple insert query for insert data in inventory order table. Below this we have write $statement variable is equal to $connect variable with prepare statement with $query variable. This statement will make query for execution. Now we want to execute this query, so we have write $statement with execute method, and under this method we have passed value in array format. In array we can see user id key value get from $session user id variable, inventory order total value set to 0, inventory order date value get from $post inventory order date. Inventory order name key value get from $post inventory order name, inventory order address key value get from $post inventory order address variable, payment status key value get from $post payment status variable. Inventory order status key value set to active, and inventory order created date key value get from date function. This way we have passed value in array for query execution. After this we have write $result variable is equal to $statement variable with fetch all method. This method will fetch a result from query execution and store into $result variable. Now we want to get last inserted id, so we have write $statement variable is equal to $connect variable with prepare statement, and under this we have write query like select last inserted id. So we have write $inventory order id variable is equal to $statement variable with fetch column method. This method will execute above query and fetch result and store into $inventory order id variable. Below this we have write if statement, and under condition we have write is set function with $inventory order id variable. This condition will check this variable value is set or not. If set, then it will execute if block of code. If value is set, then it will execute if block of code, and under this block we have write $total amount variable is equal to 0. We will store total order value under this variable. After this we have write for loop with $count variable value is equal to 0, $count value less than value returned by count function with $post product id variable, count variable value increment by 1. Under this loop we have write $product details variable is equal to fetch product details function with two argument like $post product id $count variable and $connect variable. This function will return product details in array format, which we have store under this $product details variable. So first we have go to function.php page, and here we have define function fetch product details function name with two argument like $product id and $connect variable. Under this function we have write $query variable is equal to select star from product table where product id is equal to $product id variable. This is simple query which return particular product details according to value of product id variable. Below this we have write $statement variable is equal to $connect variable with prepare statement, and under this we have write $query variable. This statement will make query for execution. After this we want to execute query, so we have write $statement variable with execute method. This will execute prepare statement query. Now we want to get result of query execution, so we have write $result variable is equal to $statement variable with fetch all method. This method will fetch result and store into $result variable. After this we have write for each loop with $result variable value as $row variable. By using for each loop we can fetch data from $result variable. Under this loop we have write $output product name variable is equal to $row product name variable. Same way we have write $output quantity variable is equal to $row product quantity variable. Now we want to store product base price, so we have write $output price variable is equal to $row product base price variable. Lastly we want to store product tax data, so we have write $output tax variable is equal to $row product tax variable. This way we have store all product data in $output variable. Now we want return output of this function, so we have simply write return statement with $output variable. This will return output of this function. So we have go to order action.php page, $subquery variable is equal to insert into inventory order product table with table column like inventory order id, product id, quantity, price and tax with values like inventory order id, product id, quantity, price, and tax. This is insert query for insert order product data into inventory order product table, and below this we have write $statement variable is equal to $connect variable with prepare statement with $subquery variable. Now we want to execute this query, so we have write $statement variable with execute method, and under this method we have passed data in array format. This will execute query. In array inventory order id key value get from $inventory order id variable, product id key value get from $post product id $count variable. Same way quantity key value get from $post quantity $count variable, price with key value get from $product details price variable, tax key with value $product details tax variable. This way we have passed multiple product data in array. Below $base price variable is equal to $product details price variable into $post quantity $count variable. By this code we will get base price for particular product. Now we want to get tax amount, so we have write $tax variable is equal to $base price divide by 100 into $product details tax variable. So this way we can get particular tax value. After this we want to get total amount, so we have write $total amount variable is equal to $total amount plus base price plus $tax variable. So this way we can get particular product total amount in including tax with base price. So we have get value of all product total amount. So we want to update inventory order total table column data with this $total amount value. So we have write $update query variable is equal to update inventory order table set inventory order total column value is equal to $total amount variable where inventory order id is equal to $inventory order id variable. This query will update inventory order total table column with the value of $total amount variable according to value of inventory order id. Below this we have write $statement variable is equal to $connect variable with prepare statement and under this we have write $update query variable. This statement will make query for execution. Now we want to execute query, so we have write $statement variable is equal to execute method. This method will execute query. After this we want to fetch query execution result, so we have write $result variable is equal to $statement variable with fetch all method. Now want to check order created successfully or not, so we have write if statement and under condition we have write is set function with $result variable. This condition will check if value of this variable value is set or not. If set then it will execute if block of code. Under this block we have write echo statement with text like order created. This message will be visible to user after successfully order has been created. Now we have saved this code and check output in browser. Friends, we have already seen order data loaded in browser and after this we have see add button above the data and after click on add button, Modal has been pop up with order create form and in this we have see how can add multiple product in single order. So now we have check first validation and after this we have filled this form field one by one and in this order we have add two product for make invoice. This way we can add multiple product in single order, so after filling all form details we have click on create button. After click on create button we can see order has been created message come on web page without refresh of web page. Here new order data like order id, customer name, total amount, payment status, order date and created by. This all data we can see on web page with view PDF, update and delete button. After creating order for particular product, so we want to decrease particular item quantity in stock. So we have go to function.php page and here we have create function available product quantity with two argument like $connect variable and product id. This function will decrease product quantity when we have load product page. Under this function we have write $product data variable is equal to fetch product details function with two argument like product id and $connect variable. This function we have already made, and this will return product details like product name, quantity, price and tax percentage in array format, and here we have store into this $product data variable. Below this we have write $query variable is equal to select quantity table column from inventory order product table where producted is equal to $producted variable. This will return quantity data from inventory order product table. Now we have write $statement variable is equal to $connect variable with prepare statement with $query variable. This will make query for execution. After this we want to execute query, so we have write $statement variable with execute method. This method will execute query. Now we want to get result from query execution, so we have write $result variable is equal to $statement variable with fetch all method. This fetch query execution result and store into $result variable. Below this we have defined $total variable is equal to 0. Under this variable we will store total value of quantity data which we will get from inventory order product table. Now we have write for each loop with $result as $O variable. By using this loop we can fetch data from $result variable. Under this loop we have write $total variable is equal to $total variable plus $O quantity variable. Here we have add all particular product quantity data into this $total variable. After this we have write $available quantity variable is equal to product data quantity variable minus $total variable value. Here we have minus total particular product order quantity data from main product quantity data, and here we can get available quantity data for particular product. Now we have write if statement, and under condition we have write $available quantity variable value is equal to 0. This condition will check if this $available quantity variable value is 0, then it will execute if block of code. Under this block we write $update query variable is equal to update product table set product status is equal to inactive where producted is equal to $producted variable. This condition will update status of that product whose available quantity is equal to 0. Below this we have write $statement variable is equal to $connect variable with prepare statement with $update query variable. This statement make query for execution. Now we want to execute this query, so we have write $statement with execute method. This method will execute query. Lastly in this we have write return statement with $available quantity. This is output of this function, which return particular product available quantity. Now we have go to product fetch.php page, and here we have called available product quantity function with two argument like $connect variable with $producted variable. This will display particular product available quantity after making order. Now we have check output. Here we have go to product.php page, and here we can see on product page and in quantity column we can see available quantity of all product. This way we can reduce product quantity after making of order on particular product. So this way we can create order with reduce product quantity in this system with multiple item by using PHP script with Ajax, Bootstrap Selectpicker plugin. Now in next part we will see how can we change existing product details and inactive order status. If you have any query regarding this video tutorial part, please comment your query in comment box, and if you like this video tutorial please share with your friends, or even you can also share on social media also. If you want to get more update regarding our video tutorial, please subscribe our YouTube channel for get more update regarding release of future video. Lastly, keep watching our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.